Same goes for when you think of Prime, though, like Terra. That guy, like, he did so well in practice and, like, in ladder and stuff, but he just never found it in the booth.
It's very true. It's very true. But jumping into this one, soO, as we mentioned, pretty good in ZVC here. 4-0, pretty good here for Pro League at least. 7-3 overall. And definitely a stable part of this SK Telecom T1 lineup right now. He's 2-0 against RagnaroK, including unofficial games.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder where they played them. They don't usually see these guys in online tournaments, but maybe they ran into each other at some point. Maybe it was
here and there,
like a Kespa Cup qualifier or something like that.
Yeah, probably one of the qualifiers. Here's RagnaroK joining CJ Antis. He's 0-0, trying to bring him out here for his first game of Pro League ever.
It's time. I'm excited, man. He doesn't look like he's too under the pressure. He's been around for a long time, but when he finally got onto CJ Ennis, he started to really see him a lot more and see him improve a lot more.
Oh, yeah. CJ, you could just tell by the players that go over there and the way they're playing these days, they've just really pulled it together, and they really know how to win these Pro League tournaments right now. RagnaroK, their next experiment.
Yep. This song is from Iron Man, I think.
It's pretty nice.
I think so.
It.
I think so anyway. I can't remember. Sounds similar. All right. All right. Not long to go.
A bit of a towel player himself. But let's jump into the game right now. soO versus RagnaroK, Game 4 on Expedition Lost. Down here in the bottom left, in the red for SK Telecom T1, it is soO.
That guy in the audience always gets me, man.
Oh, he's
so funny.
He's a fun guy.
Up here in the top right for CJ, it is RagnaroK, the young gun, the hope of CJ. Especially today, if he loses this game, they lose the match.
Yeah. So what do you do when you're a new player going up against a guy like soO?
Well, in a ZVZ,
you get 8 pooled, I suppose.
That's usually what will happen, I guess. Let's see if RagnaroK's going to play this one safer.
Whoa, 50-50 for this matchup?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't see that.
I almost see it. I almost wanted to go for RagnaroK today, but it's because I love him. Not really because
Is that why you see it, Minglade?
It's because I love him.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all going to come down to these next few seconds. If it's going to be that 15 pool, 14 pool, or is it going to be that 15 hatchery? Yeah. That says everything about where this game's going to end up, especially with an 8 pool.
So if you're RagnaroK, you think soO maybe doesn't respect you as other players, he's just going to go for a very early pool. Do you go safe, or do you try to get ahead and be a bit greedy? It looks like that will be the case.
Well, judging by that rally point, we're going to see him play just a normal greedy game. It might come back to bite him. It's going to all come down to that drone micro, but there's no little nook, little cranny that you can hide in and stack with your drones to defend against Lings like this. So you can take pretty heavy losses even without Banelings.
Let's see how greedy he is behind the hatch, too. 1 drone comes down. 2 come down.
If we see a gas, a tear is going to roll down my eye, down my cheek.
It's going to roll down your eye and then eventually hit your skin and roll down your cheek. So he will go for the gas before the pool. Yep. And this is about as greedy as you can go.
All right, he sees it, he cancels it, goes into that pool, but it is a late pool at that. And this is going to be economic harassment. It's not going to be the killing move, as we are seeing him go back into drones from here. And a queen on the way as well. So just looking for drone kills more than anything else.
Yep. Let's see if he goes straight in the main. Looks like he will.
Good choice for this map, simply because of those how the minerals have laid out. There's no little drone stacking on this one. So when 8 Lings come in here, he probably will want to try and just face the drones head on. Until then, he's going to harass back and forth. Oh, cannot be caught out there with the drone drilling.
He's doing a very nice job here with just poking. soO is
not
committing too heavily, and there we go. He's got that 8. This is that crucial time. RagnaroK can't lose much, but soO does have to find damage.
10 Lings now. Now he can just man mode it. He can just fight head on, and look at that. There's no stack in here. He's going to be running for his life. He has to buy time until these Lings come out. 6, 8 on the way, and a queen.
Trying to go into the natural here, but a lot of them are very low. He's going to
Ooh,
past them. The Lings will come out.
He's held on for long enough, though. The next problem is the fact that he's not mining with them currently. And from here, soO just going to keep buying more time. Getting another drone as well.
Yeah, trying to get that damage done.
Ooh, another red one. He could just right-click it at any point.
That he will. 5 of them have gone down. The Queen does pop out.
Oh, he's losing so many. RagnaroK kind of falling apart at this point. He's only got 10 drones left over, Valdez.
Yeah. So he's held it off. As you said, it's not going to be that killing blow, but now you play from behind.
Pretty far from behind. 19 drones to 11. Uh-oh.
Yeah. And soO, he's going to finish up that second hatchery anyway, so it's like...
Ooh. Well, if he gets his Overlord, he's kind of makes things a lot better for him, but I don't know. I don't think he can. I think he's going to just get away.
Yeah. The Lings are coming across the map, but already soO will have enough to defend against this.
Yeah. Queen and 2 Lings will be more than enough against these damaged Lings. soO, nice little opening of this game. A lot of research done, obviously. He knows that RagnaroK likes to go for those hatch firsts. Going for that 8 pool. I like it.
So I think we should be able to transition into a decently normal game here, at least reaching the mid game. We are going to see 2 gases come out of soO.
Yeah, it's going to normalize. RagnaroK is definitely not out of it by any means.
Yeah.
But he's still in catch-up mode. He's not going to get his gases anytime soon as well. You might want to consider it, though. We are seeing those hidden 2 gases in the main base from soO. This could mean a very quick Zergling speed that he might try and surprise RagnaroK with later. Or, you know, just a simple quick lair with the quick roaches with roach speed. The choice is his right now.
Yeah. soO knows he's ahead. He's got, you know, the world is his oyster right now, or at least this game.
Expedition Lost is his oyster. That's for sure. And maybe even the match. If he wins this one, you know, SKT take it home.
Yeah. Big match for RagnaroK. You know, it's his first game in Pro League. There's a ton of pressure on him going up against soO, this huge veteran. He's made it so far in so many tournaments.
Oh, Lings are going to try and make it in. Queen's going to deny it, though. Very important, but he does scout the hatchery, sees no lair yet.
Yeah.
But he wanted to look for the Ling speed and the gases in the main base as well. Always going to be a threat, but, you know, with what soO saw, he's confident that nothing like that is going to be on the way, so he's going to go into not even a Sim City, just a Roach Warren Evolution Chamber at very odd places.
What do you think about that? What is the point of that, really? I mean, you might as well put up a wall, right? Just to make it a little bit easier to move your units around the front.
Yeah, but at the same time, like if it comes to like the mid to late game and big Roach forces are on the map, like not getting a Roach Warren shot down in a couple of shots is so important. And it is pretty exposed in that ramp.
I suppose. And we also saw a Changeling block happen one time. It's a pretty interesting, I think that was Biel versus Rogue, right, on Deadwing?
Yeah, that's right. That can happen too. So, yeah, they are very, very important buildings. The Roach Warren and the Evo Chamber are game changers. Like, if they die at the wrong time, you just lose the game. Because you can't make roaches, which is the bread and butter of this stage in the meta. Or you can't upgrade your units, which is so important, especially when you're going for that +2.
Well, we see soO still in a commanding position. He's scouting out that there's no third base, puts down his own third base. He's got slightly more drones, pumping out those roaches now. He's just getting everything slightly ahead with that early advantage that he got, and he's going to be looking to not lose that advantage, not do anything stupid. Nice little block here with that third base, just a little bit extra. Finally, RagnaroK will be able to put that down. Yep. Poor guy.
Poor guy. Well, he's in a tough place, that's for sure. And by the looks of things, by the sort of production we are seeing from soO, he's going to go for that +1 timing attack with roach speed. He's got enough units to do so, and he could very well do some damage. We do see actually drones being made from RagnaroK, and I understand why he's doing this, because he's still trying to catch up and try and get a little lead. And if he can sneak out some more drones before he has to start making roaches, then he will, you know, might even catch up in the mid to late game. But this is the problem right now. So many roaches coming across the map with +1.
Yep. It's going to hit before RagnaroK's +1, of course. And it's going to be all about this defensive advantage. You should have knocked down those rocks a little bit earlier. All these roaches are going to get caught. Some of them being picked off now. He's going to be forced to fight. But
this is too much, Valdez. Simply way too many roaches with that upgraded advantage as well, and the speed. Could very well see game right now.
Yeah. RagnaroK not looking happy, sticking out his tongue. It's just going to be way too much here. GG! soO will win, and SK Telecom will close it out with another 3-1 victory.
No ace match today, Valdez. It's just simply seeing these teams destroy each other.
Yeah.
SKT looking fantastic. Some really great preparation, especially from soO. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. That 8-pull. We never see 8 pulls.
Uv is so happy, man. He said in the interview, he's like, I consider this a possible finals in the future, you know, so I want to win this matchup really, really badly. And he gets the win. Some very close games from CJ, just not able to pull through just barely in a lot of them. And they will go down 3-1. They will not be undefeated in round 3.
Great start to round 3 for SKT. Let's see if they can keep that up. I like that they put out Dream today instead of Innovation. I think they need to keep doing that. I like Innovation. He's a great guy. He's an interesting sort of player, but he's simply too figured out. He needs to start mixing up a little bit more like Dream. And today, Dream's timing was just so crisp, and it just did so much work. He was so confident that he knew that he could just run onto creep, run into the middle of the natural, and start doing work.
RagnaroK, tough game for him. He's going up against soO, though. I mean, soO's won, I think it was 5-0 in his last 5. He got that upwards red arrow, and he gets another win here, so 6 in a row. Could have even been more before that 5-0. So soO just on a roll right now. He's on fire.
And, yeah, he's looking great.
I don't think RagnaroK should be too worried about it. He was a little bit greedy, but at the end of the day, a little bit of a build order loss, and you got to go home knowing that he, you know, it's not like a mechanical issue right now that needs to fix. Maybe just like study a little bit more for the matchup, play a little bit safer next time.
Yeah. He simply got caught out by a build order. It's nothing too bad to get upset about or anything like that. It happens to everyone. Life got 3-1 by 3-0'd by Dark.
Yeah.
Just because of that.
Well, guys, today's match result between SK Telecom and T1 CJ Anthus. It was SKT up here 3-1. Classic defeats Byung on Bonnie Research Station. Very nice game from him. Dream defeats Byo. And then Hero, the only winner here for CJ Anthus, takes out Dark, and then soO closes it out. Get to see no ace matches for Monday.
No ace matches this Monday, Valdez. Maybe tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We gotta have some ace matches, right?
Sure, why not?
We were promised that, right?
That's what I signed up for. Better be ace matches.
Yeah.
I wonder who the ace player, the MVP player is going to be. Out of this lineup, I hope we see Dream.